I am making over $1,200 a month doing my regular workout, the same stuff I've done for free my whole life. Google and Apple collect your data and monetize it. But what if you could be the one making money from your own data? Imagine earning income simply by walking or exercising. That's what we're doing, believe it or not. For most people, $1,200 a month is life-changing. I'm Robin Openshaw, known as the Green Smoothie Girl online for 18 years now. And if you want to earn for every step you take, even the physical activity of your job, this gets you paid twice from doing your same job if you do a job that involves physical labor. If you're into that, keep listening. Introducing MoveQuest. MoveQuest is a cryptocurrency project that rewards you in tokens for moving your body. Think of cryptocurrency as a token economy or an alternative economy outside the dollar, outside different countries' currencies, and outside centralized banks. This project is truly decentralized, meaning some corporation or board of directors or person doesn't control it and can't censor or cancel you in it. It also violates no laws. So you go on a walk, ride your bike, lift weights, do yoga, or just walk around your house. And in doing so, wearing a fitness tracker, a tracker that syncs to an app on your phone, you are mining tokens, which you can sell for cash. The project launched in late July 2024 in its beta phase at $1 per token. And the tokens rose so fast in value that they were rated #1 by CoinMarketCap 30 days in a row. The token became so popular in its beta launch that in its first 2 months, it went up 3,000%. Cryptocurrencies are also volatile. The token once briefly hit $125, and I've seen it drop to $10 for a minute. You might call being at $125 and going down to $10 crashing, but at $10, the token is still worth 1,000 times as much as it was when it launched in late July. The price is dictated by how many are selling versus how many are buying. It's a true free market system. When I tell you how much I'm making, that's based on if I sold my tokens right now at the time that I record this, but I'm not selling them. Remember that famous 1970 Stanford marshmallow experiment where all the kids were told that they could have the marshmallow sitting in front of them now, but if they could wait 15 minutes, they could have 2 marshmallows? Then the researchers left the room and 2/3 of the kids ate the 1 marshmallow. In other words, they weren't future thinking enough to be able to wait. If you're one of the 1/3 who would wait 15 minutes to double what you get, I would say you're going to love MoveQuest. I haven't sold any of my tokens, so when I tell you that I'm making $1,200 a month, that's based on if I was selling my tokens for dollars right away. I'm actually playing the long game and I plan to sell some of my tokens when the token price is more like $1,000. If the token price does go up to $1,000, then the 2 tokens a day I generally earn might be worth $60 or $120 today, but it also might be worth $2,000 later. I'm willing to wait because I think that this project was built right and is very strong. You can have your own strategy based on your own goals, though. You can sell your tokens at any time into dollars or other fiat currencies. And so that's another way you can earn, is that your investment in the token is required to participate in the MoveQuest economy and community and app. And you're paid in those tokens based on your proof of physical activity, or POPA, tracked by a Fitbit, an Apple Watch, or some other fitness tracker wearable device. And you guys, you don't need to be exposed to EMF. I wear my Apple Watch on airplane mode and it still tracks my activity. And it doesn't cost me any more on my cell phone plan. Then I turn off airplane mode later for just a few minutes to sync up the app on my phone. The token should grow as the project hard launches sometime in the next few months. And based on its popularity, people are joining up every day, driving the price of the token up. Since it's all recorded on the transparent ledger called the blockchain, you can actually watch every buy and sell happening in real time. Don't you wish you had transparency like that in everything that you do financially? You might want to get your tokens and your miners now because they will get more expensive. In fact, if you want, you can purchase extra miners to lease them to others, a function that will be part of the hard launch. I bought extra miners so that I own the miners, but those who can't afford to buy their own in the future will love earning for their jogging or fitness activities. And maybe if you're participating in the leasing program, you might arrange an 80-20 split with them. And they get 80% for doing the exercise, wearing a fitness tracker, and you get 20% for owning the miners. Or you can choose a 60-40 split. It'll be up to you. But whoever you lease your miners to, they'll receive their tokens in their wallet and you'll receive yours, all on the blockchain and governed by a smart contract. You don't have to haggle with anybody or exchange money with them. All of that will be managed in the project when it hard launches in the next few months. Everyone I talk to wants to make money with the physical exercise they do anyway. To tell someone about this and have it improve their physical health and their financial health, they don't have to sell some product on auto ship to their friends. And if you choose to promote it, you don't have to sell anybody on auto ship either. We just need to move our body doing whatever activity we like best. So many people have joined and have already lost 10 pounds or 20 pounds because making good money going for a walk is actually more fun than the time kill activities that many people do every evening that usually involves more screen time and more sitting, just what we don't need. You can choose how many miners you buy. Everyone starts out with the starter miner that allows you to mine or earn on 50% of your movement. But you can upgrade those starter miners to allow you to earn on up to 400% of your movement. There are 5 levels of miners, and the most evolved miner pays you tokens based on 400% of your physical activity. I have 8 of these top level miners, which is the most you can currently have at the highest evolution available. Some people get their spouse and their kids involved and everyone's out walking together in the evening. There's no rule that you have to be 18. I know people who bought their kids some miners to help get their kids motivated to exercise. You don't have to explain gamification to kids. Some people have more than one account so that they can wear 2 fitness trackers and have 8 top level miners synced to each one. I haven't done that. However, this is the most exciting crypto project I've seen in 5 years of studying them. I've been pitched on at least 100 startup crypto projects and have never participated or invested in a single one of them. But while it's clear that the whole world is going to the blockchain, the stock market, bond market, real estate market, every industry is being disrupted by blockchain technology right now. And I've become a huge Bitcoin fan, which I consider the world's best money. Bitcoin has done better than any category of investment in the last 10 years. I also believe that over 99% of crypto projects will never get out of the starting gates, will never disrupt any industry, will never offer any real value, will not be marketed well, won't get funded, and will fail. So why would I get involved in this startup crypto innovation? The creator of this project did it entirely with her own money. So she's debt-free in her personal life and in her business life, and she spent 7 figures that she already had creating an amazing project that solves so many of the problems where most crypto projects fail. I created this short video for you to explain to your friends how you're making money getting fit, and a deeper dive webinar with detailed instructions how to get signed up and off and running so that you've got your marketing and your onboarding covered too to make it easier for you to help the MoveQuest ecosystem and get started earning. By the way, you also earn tokens for introducing someone new to MoveQuest. But what's really exciting is gamification. Gamification is the process of turning everyday activities into fun, game-like challenges to motivate people. Remember Pokemon Go? 8 years later, there's still 500,000 people playing it every day, and they don't even make any money doing it or get more physically active. What is more motivating and exciting than mining tokens, which you can cash out into dollars, doing what you already know you need to do for your health? And the more you move, the more you make. Doesn't have to be a hard CrossFit workout, doesn't have to be running a marathon. I can't think of a more interesting and exciting way to make money than by doing something that 100% of us know we need to do anyway to stay healthy. Even though my 16 books are about nutrition, my research leads me to conclude that whether we're engaging in physical exercise is the #1 predictor of whether we stay healthy, feel good and look good. Getting paid to do what makes you healthy and makes you feel good and look good. Would making 40 bucks going for a long walk make you choose that over Netflix? If you did that every day, you'd have an extra $1,200 in a month. What impact would mining tokens and earning just for walking make on your health? How about the people close to you? Would people you care about want to do this if they're investing in their own health and fitness and getting paid for their physical activity, and they're not having to sell somebody some products on auto ship to do it? Some people in this opportunity will make money doing the fitness activities they already do every day. For others, which is even more exciting, this will get them off the couch and out walking, losing weight, feeling better, minimizing their disease risk, and having fun. The studies on anxiety and depression show that physical movement works better than any drug does. And that's just your physical health. What impact would making an extra 25 or 50 or $100 a day make on your financial health? Personally, I'm not selling any of my tokens until they're at least $500, but you might have different needs and goals, and you might want to recoup your original investment as soon as possible. If you do a job involving physical activity, you can double dip and make money on every step you take at work. I met a guy who has been washing windows for many years, and he was tired of it until MoveQuest gave him a reason to jump out of bed in the morning again because he's getting paid twice on each step he takes. My daughter is a waitress and has tracked herself taking 5,000 steps during a shift. Why not earn in tips and MoveQuest tokens on every waitressing shift? People are complaining that their dollars aren't going as far the last 4 years with inflation. So what if you found a way to make significantly more money to make up the difference? I met a guy who got married last year, but he couldn't afford a honeymoon. Then he started in MoveQuest at the beginning of August, and they both worked out until they could afford the honeymoon trip. There's another exciting way to earn tokens, again, which you can sell for dollars anytime, which is referring others. Almost everyone I tell about this project wants to do it. The only problem has been explaining it to them, and you might have the same issue. So for that reason, I've made this video and a more detailed webinar you can use to educate people who want to learn more. And I give you step-by-step instructions for how to sign up, and even a white glove service for people who want to minimize the time it takes and just hire a coach. As I mentioned, there's even another way to earn, which is owning extra miners that you can lease out. This lets everyone participate, whether they can afford to buy miners or not. Just like some people can afford to rent their home and others buy a home and rent it to others. The leasing program is coming soon with the hard launch. I bought extra miners, and in the hard launch, the app will have the functionality to let you lease out the miners you own for someone who can't afford to invest in miners, but would love to split the revenue with you, the owner of the miners. So much like a landlord who owns the home but rents it to someone else, they're your miners, but you can lease some to someone willing to walk or jog 5 or 10 miles a day, and you share in the earnings. And it's all managed on the smart contracts. Earning on the growth of the value of your MQT or MoveQuest tokens is frankly the biggest financial part of the opportunity for me. What would you imagine the token will go to when instead of 5,000 miners in the ecosystem at the time I record this, there's 50,000 or 500,000? The founder, Lynette, projects that at 50,000 miners, the token will be worth far in excess of $1,000. And with 500,000 miners, the token will be worth at least $3,000. The MoveQuest ecosystem is self-sustaining, which means even if no new miners ever signed up, the project could continue to be successful and pay the miners. It's extremely well designed, as the creator of the project beta tested it with a community of 500 on another blockchain for a couple of years, a project which is still running and still paying miners. With this new project, she used the amazing tokenomics of Bitcoin. Nobody can flood the market with tokens, decreasing their value. The tokens are secured by the blockchain and smart contracts, so the designer of this project couldn't take the money and run if she wanted to. The tokens you earn go into your wallet. that no one has access to but you. She also doesn't hide in the shadows like some of the Ponzi schemes I've been pitched on over the years. She doesn't live abroad. She's out presenting on her project almost every day. She's from Michigan. She has children who live here in the US. She's my age. She has a calculus degree. She made millions of dollars in a cryptocurrency project she cashed out of in 2014, which she has used to self-fund MoveQuest without investors or debt, and also pay off her home and her cars. So again, this is not a company. It is a truly decentralized crypto project, but I like that its creator was so conservative and smart with her money that she paid off her house and car 10 years ago and has invested 7 figures in MoveQuest with her team of blockchain developers and others. No venture capital pump and dump. Still, this is a startup and startups always involve risk, so participate accordingly. If you participate, please use only money you can afford to invest. I don't know about you, but I've been working out daily for 40 years and nobody's ever paid me to do it. And big tech makes money on my data, but I've never made money on my own data before. This is not financial advice. This is just pure education and entertainment. And also, you should check with your doctor or trusted medical professional before undertaking any new physical exercise regimen. Some of the OG who came in before the beta launch in late July have known the founder, Lynette, for 15 years. She's US based, and again, she states she's debt-free, has a background in advanced math, but she also made millions of dollars in crypto to be able to hire the blockchain developers and fund it herself, not answering to some venture capitalists. She understands crypto super well. She has a background working for America's biggest bank and also a background in network marketing. This is not a network marketing company. There is a network marketing like compensation bonus, kind of like the fast start bonus some of you are familiar with, which you get for referring others if you join before the hard launch. You will continue to get these fast start like commissions 11 levels deep after the launch if you are involved before the hard launch. However, no one's being paid commissions on the crypto tokens. You're mining MQT tokens based on proof of physical activity and being paid commissions on miners paid for and minted by those you refer. So wearing your fitness device, like the one that my husband bought at Walmart for 69 bucks, or my $150 Apple Watch, it's super easy to sync it to MoveQuest app on the phone. We go for a 5-mile jog or walk and we can see how many steps we took and we can upload that data and be rewarded in tokens mined. Sometimes I walk around my house while I do a work meeting or talk to a friend and I get a mile and a half in an hour inside my own house. Everyone we know is looking for a side hustle. More Americans are working a second job than any time in my lifetime. Everybody has felt the pinch of the massive inflation of the last 4 years. How much will you have made if you get in early and the token is later worth $1,000 or $10,000 or $100,000? These are not projections. I'm not making projections, and crypto projects can go down as well as up. But again, the MQT project was modeled after Bitcoin, including a halving every 4 years and a market cap of 21 million tokens. And just think, 15 years ago, Bitcoin was worth less than a penny. 10 years ago, it was worth $80. Whereas today, as I record this, it's worth about $68,000. The MoveQuest token grew faster in just its first 2 months than Bitcoin did in its first 2 years. To participate, you must buy the MQT token, and as more people flood into this project, the token's value will increase like it has done so far in its short history. If you'd like to check out my more detailed webinar in this crypto project and the opportunity for you to earn as you get fit, that will probably answer a lot of your questions, please click the link. So watch the detailed webinar to learn more, and I'm also going to give you instructions on how to get started. You need the activation code of whoever told you about MoveQuest. MoveQuest has a community on Telegram with live support from 11 to 5 Eastern every day. There's also a MoveQuest community on X and Facebook and Discord. Enter your contact info to watch the webinar and also get the instructions for how to get started. You can sign yourself up or we can help you. But again, please get the activation code of whoever shared this with you. See you inside the webinar.